What's up, everybody? Thanks for tuning in to another episode of TCG For Real Film Room. I'm your host, Jamar Rashawn. Today's featured athlete is defensive end Khalil Mack. Mack had a great season, finished with 10.5 sacks, 3 pass deflections, 73 total tackles. This guy's an animal. He's really a true linebacker, but he has the ability to rush the passer, and he is great at it. Let's check out the film. Khalil Mack is in the 7 shade. He's stand-up defensive end. Delaney Walker is going to do an out block, so he has to keep outside leverage. He does a good job of just reading and reacting and making a play on the ball. Khalil Mack is in the 7 shade. The play calls a play action slide protection left with the running back chip. That didn't work. He bent the corner. He runs the elbow quite well and got the sack. In the 5 shade, he's going to beat Moses with hand placement. His left hand is going to go on the outside of Morgan's right hand. Then he just does a hell of a job of running the hula hoop and getting the sack. Max in the 5 shade, Jamal Charles is on his side, so he got to watch out for the chip. Luckily, the Raiders called a B-gap stunt twist, so Mac just does a good job of getting inside the chest of Watson and just, making a sack on Trevor Siemian because he didn't have anywhere to go, literally, front or back. Mac is in the 5 shade against Stevenson. The running back Anderson is on his side, so he has to watch out for the chip block. He just does a peekaboo move on him. As you see, his get off is pretty quick. He just goes left, right, in, and then he goes right back out and then attacks the upfield shoulder to create the forced fumble and a turnover. Mack is in a wide 9 stance against Eric Fisher. He's going to do a good job of being proactive instead of reactive. So he puts his left hand on Eric Fisher's right shoulder, then turns his hips, then runs the elbow, does a good job. This is also a hustle sack because Alex Smith moved off of his initial point. Mack is in the 7 shade against Gronkowski. Gronkowski is going to do an out block before he releases into his route. Then once he gets off that, Khalil Mack just does a good job of push, pull, and ripping off of Cameron Flemings to sack Tom Brady. Mack is in a wide 9 technique. He's going to take 2 steps upfield against Traylor. Then he's going to press the inside shoulder of Traylor to pretty much turn his hips to create separation so he could see through the quarterback. Barbie tried to come in late at the last minute, but obviously Mack just wanted that sack a lot more. Mack is in a wide 9. He's going to just simply run the elbow and just rip underneath Chad Wheeler to get the sack on Geno Smith. Unbalanced formation, so he's lined up in an 8-eye alignment. It's zone left play action, so he does a good job of being patient instead of chasing the running back and stand on the top field throwing shoulder of Alex Smith to bring him down for the sack. Mack is in the 7 shade. He's going to initially do a jab step inside to try to get Smith off balance. Smith doesn't fall for it, so he just had to run the elbow. He dips inside because he see Dakota Prescott didn't step up or step back for the easy sack. That's just a hustle play and being aware. Mack is in the 7 shade. He doesn't get fooled by the fake play action jet sweep motion, so he does a good job of just push, pull, swim, rip, running the elbow and getting the sack on Dakota Prescott and dancing and making it look good while he's doing what he do best. And there you have it, guys. Khalil Mack. This guy is all of the verbs that you could think of to describe a phenomenal football player. He really reminds me of Simeon Rice, to be honest with you guys. It's really a cheat sheet because he is a stand-up linebacker that just so happens to be a superior pass rusher with his hand in the dirt. Follow me on all of my social media platforms, Twitter, Instagram, Snapchat, and SoundCloud at TTG For Real. Signing out. Stay tuned.